The Ark of the Covenant. Just the name sparks curiosity, wonder, and a sense of mystery. It's one of the most legendary artifacts in human history. Said to contain the original stone tablets of the Ten Commandments, this ancient object has fascinated historians, theologians, and adventurers for thousands of years. But where is it now? What really happened to the Ark? Let's go back in time. The Ark's story begins in the Bible. It was built by the Israelites at God's command during their exodus from Egypt. It was a sacred container made of wood and covered in gold. The top of the Ark was called the mercy seat, with two golden cherubim facing each other. It wasn't just a religious symbol, it represented the presence of God Himself. Wherever the Ark went, it was believed that God's power followed. The Ark played a central role in the Israelites' journey through the desert. It went ahead of them as they crossed the Jordan River. It was carried into battle, helping them defeat their enemies. Later, when King David brought it to Jerusalem, it was placed in a special tent. Then, under King Solomon, it was moved to the first temple, the grand center of worship in Jerusalem. It stayed there for centuries, or so the story goes. But something strange happened. Around 586 BC, the Babylonians invaded Jerusalem. They destroyed the first temple. And after that, the Ark simply vanished. The Bible doesn't explain what happened to it. It doesn't say if it was taken, destroyed, or hidden. And that silence started centuries of mystery and speculation. Over the years, many theories have emerged. Some say the Ark was hidden by priests before the Babylonians arrived. Others believe it was taken to a secret location to keep it safe. One of the most popular theories is that it ended up in Ethiopia. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church claims they have the Ark in a chapel in the city of Aksum. But no one is allowed to see it, not even scholars. Only one guardian priest watches over it. This priest is chosen for life, and once he takes on the role, he lives in seclusion within the chapel's compound. He is the only person allowed to lay eyes on the artifact, adding even more to the mystery. There are also other theories that place the Ark somewhere in Jerusalem. Some researchers believe it's still buried under the Temple Mount. But digging in that area is very sensitive for political and religious reasons. The Temple Mount is one of the most contested religious sites in the world, and any excavation could lead to major conflicts. As a result, no proper investigation has been conducted, leaving the theory unproven but persistent. Other theories suggest that the Ark may have been taken to Egypt for safekeeping. There's a story that the Ark was moved during the reign of Pharaoh Shishak, who invaded Jerusalem. Some researchers believe that it was hidden in secret chambers within Egyptian temples or pyramids. There's also speculation that the Ark might have been smuggled through desert routes and hidden in a cave in the Judean wilderness or the mountains of Israel. The mystery deepens when we look at the legends and stories that surround the Arkansas. Some say it has supernatural powers, that anyone who touches it without permission could die instantly. These stories go back to the Bible itself. In one account, a man named Uzzah tried to steady the Ark as it was being moved, and he died on the spot. This tale has contributed to the idea that the Ark is a dangerous and powerful object. Others believe the Ark could be used as a weapon. It was said to have leveled walls, struck down enemies, and emitted powerful energy. Some Jewish traditions even claim that the Ark was taken into a hidden chamber beneath the temple before the Babylonians could get to it. According to these accounts, priests who foresaw the destruction concealed it in a secret room that was built for such emergencies. But this theory, like the others, remains unconfirmed. In more recent times, the Ark has become the subject of modern exploration. Archaeologists, researchers, and even amateur adventurers have taken up the quest to find it. With the help of ground-penetrating radar, satellite images, ancient manuscripts, and high-tech equipment, they've searched the deserts, mountains, and ruins of the Middle East and Africa. In Ethiopia, expeditions have tried to get close to the supposed resting place of the Arkansas. While no one has been allowed to see it, some explorers have interviewed people in the region who believe deeply in the Ark's presence. According to local accounts, miracles and strange occurrences happen around the chapel. Bright lights, mysterious sounds, and feelings of intense spiritual energy have all been reported. In Israel, some researchers have focused on tunnels beneath Jerusalem. These tunnels, some recently discovered and others well known, have sparked interest because they match descriptions in ancient texts. Although political tensions have limited the extent of excavation, the intrigue continues. Could one of these tunnels hide the Ark? There are also reports from Egypt, where some archaeologists believe that the Ark's description matches artifacts found in tombs and temples. They point to golden boxes, cherub-like statues, and ceremonial containers as possible clues. But none of these artifacts have proven to be the Ark. Despite all the technology and exploration, no one has found definitive proof. And yet, the search continues. Why? Because the Ark is more than just a lost treasure. It's a symbol of faith, of divine presence, of mystery. People believe that if the Ark is found, it could change everything. It could be one of the greatest discoveries in history. The Ark has influenced art, literature, movies, and music. It appears in paintings, in ancient texts, in novels, and documentaries. In modern times, its story has inspired films like Raiders of the Lost Ark, and books that speculate about its location and power. Artists throughout history have painted it in dramatic scenes, surrounded by light, angels, and divine power. It has become a cultural icon, transcending religion and history. Even if it's never found, its story is powerful enough to inspire generations. It challenges our understanding of history and faith. It pushes us to ask questions about what we believe, what we value, and what we are willing to seek. Some believe the Ark will never be found, because it's not meant to be. Maybe it's hidden by divine will. Maybe it will only appear when the time is right. Or maybe it was destroyed, and all we have left is the legend. But legends can be just as powerful as facts. They shape our cultures, our beliefs, and our sense of wonder. Think about this. What if the Ark was discovered tomorrow? What would it mean for religion, for science, for history? Would it unite people in awe, or cause new divisions? Would it confirm ancient texts, or raise more questions than answers? The Ark of the Covenant reminds us that some mysteries are meant to endure. They remind us that not everything can be solved, not every treasure found. Sometimes, the search itself is what matters. The journey, the stories, the faith. And so, the search goes on. Not just by archaeologists and historians, but by dreamers, believers, and storytellers. People who refuse to let the mystery die. People who see in the Ark not just a golden box, but a symbol of something greater. Maybe the Ark is still out there, resting in a cave, buried beneath ancient ruins, or hidden in plain sight. Or maybe it's within us, in the stories we tell, in the faith we hold, and in the mysteries we choose to believe in. Whatever the truth may be, the mystery of the Ark of the Covenant continues to live on. And until it's found or confirmed lost, it will remain one of the greatest enigmas of all time. So what do you think? Could the Ark still be out there, waiting to be discovered? Or has it become something more than just a physical object, an idea that lives on in our hearts and minds? The mystery lives on, and the search continues.